Hey guys, I'm out and about in nature on this beautiful fall day, but wanted to weigh in with today's Daily Dose. It's about a parting of ways between an agent and a player. The player is Haason Reddick. As we remember, Haason Reddick was traded to the Jets by the Eagles for a third-round pick, which could ascend to a second-round pick with playtime, but he hasn't shown up. He's forfeited millions of dollars in fines, and then about $800,000 per week now through 5 weeks. So millions of dollars forfeited. He has chosen to forfeit that rather than report to the Jets. Probably upset about what went on when he was traded, what he was told by the Jets about a new contract. He feels probably lied to or misrepresented. He feels there was some fraud. He's staying away. His agents, his representatives to the Jets, were CAA, Creative Artists Agency, one of the biggest agent groups in all of sports and football. They've chosen to part ways as the news came out last night. Here's what's going on in my mind. CAA has done what I would have done, what any agent would do, is saying, in a sport with such short careers, and in a sport where the injury rate is 100%, and in a sport where you don't have guaranteed contracts, you got to go in. You can't forfeit this kind of money. You'll never get it back. That would be my advice to Haason Reddick, and probably CAA's advice. He has chosen to not heed that advice. Maybe out of principle, maybe out of a feeling he was truly lied to by the Jets. Maybe he wanted CAA to be more aggressive with the Jets than they were. And here we are. CAA has, dumped its client, Haason Reddick. In terms of fees, a lot of people are asking about that. Fees are taken off what the player earns, not what he's scheduled to earn, but what he actually earns. So these millions of dollars that are forfeited by Reddick, whatever 3% or whatever percentage negotiated by CAA, could be 1%, 2%, 3%, anything under 3% they negotiated, they get no fees out of that. Usually when there's a parting of ways between an agent and a player, it's the player deciding to get rid of the agent, usually to move on to another agent who's been recruiting them and whispering that they could do better than the former agent. In this case, Reddick appears to just not taking the advice of CAA, and they say they're out. Not a financial burden for CAA, although if he does come back on this contract, the last year of the contract, there'll be a fight to get fees out of Reddick for that, if they want to do that. But anyway, Reddick will get a new agent, and we'll see if there's any difference in the relationship between him and the Jets. It's not good. This is so rare for a player to not only hold out or hold in training camp, but have it last through the season. And now we're in week 6. So he's going to forfeit about $4.8 million in salary and a couple million in fees. Extraordinary amount of forfeiture by Haason Reddick. We haven't heard from him. Obviously a lot of enmity towards the Jets. The Jets aren't getting anything for their third-round draft pick. The Eagles get out of this, with a third-round draft pick for a player that's not even playing for the Jets. Tough week for the Jets. They fire their coach. They're still not getting their best pass rusher in camp or in the season. He has chosen to stay away. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Enjoy it. I'll see you Monday.